Man, oh man, we finally got the card for UFC 317. We know the main event on UFC 319. And Dana White actually gave us a little update on the John Jones versus Tom Aspinall fight. I'm first going to start with the John Jones news because, we are also expecting that. And it's killing me a little bit, dude, because I need to see that fight. And after he said this, I'm going to show you the clip, but after he said this, I actually believe him this time. I really do believe that this fight will happen now that I think about it. It's just that a lot of people are tired of waiting, but I think it will be happening. But I'm just going to play this.
Tom Aspinall, I didn't read it. I told you guys already, we'll get Aspinall versus Jones done. John Jones versus the heavyweight fight will happen. Just relax. I'll announce that soon.
Look, man, the negotiations. He said that they're still working on it, right? Obviously, like the negotiations are still happening, but I think they're on the end of it. I think they basically grabbed him by the hook, and they're just waiting for him to sign. Basically, I think this fight will really it will happen. They need to make it happen, bro. The UFC has a chance here and I'm not and this might be a little far-fetched, but I really think UFC in the next 2 years, right? In the next 2 years, to be a very, very good competitor against boxing. I'm not even joking. I know boxing has been here for a lot of years. It's been a long time. I get it. But I think UFC, I'm probably over exaggerating a little bit. Maybe I feel like cut the lead in a huge way, right? Cut that gap that we have from boxing and the UFC, bro. I really do think we could narrow that gap in the next 2 years, man. Because Dana White has a great opportunity. We have a lot of stars. We do need more stars, but we do need to make the big fights happen, bro. And I really do. We can narrow that gap between boxing and the UFC, bro. Because there's been a lot of bad fights this year, man. A lot of boxing fans are in outrage because they just been getting like a snood fest, literally just a snood fest. And I'm telling you, the next 2 years are crucial for the UFC to narrow that gap, brother. I'm telling you. Anyways, moving on to the UFC 317 card. They announced pretty good fights, man. Look at this. Topuria versus Charles Oliveira. In my opinion, this is a very one-sided fight. I'm sorry, man. Like I post videos about it will not be close. I posted a video on Bilal versus JDM that it will be close. And this is one of these fights that I truly believe will not be close. I'm going to give you my full breakdown on another video that I'm going to be doing. So stay tuned. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, by the way, because I'm very close to 200 subscribers and I would appreciate it a lot. We got Alexander Pantoja, very underrated, versus Kara France. I'm pretty sure Alexander Pantoja is like number 9 pound for pound, and JDM just passed him for that win against Bilal Muhammad. We're very, very disrespected champion, but hey, man, what can you do? It's the flyweight division. They're probably always gonna get hated on, dude. To be honest, Beneil Dariush versus Renato Moicano, another very good fight. I feel like Renato Moicano should win this, but again, my predictions have changed before, and I'm just giving you my super duper duper late or not late, early predictions. Brendan Royale versus Manel Cap. I actually picked Brendan Royale to be the flyweight champion at the end of the year. So let's see if that becomes into fruition at the end of the year, because that's who I picked to be the champion at the end of the year. They finally got actually Paulo Costa to fight, man. I don't know how they made this guy fight, because this guy doesn't fight anymore, brother. He literally just stays on Twitter and he just makes jokes every day. That's all he does, bro. I'm not even trying to joke around. This guy, that's all he does, just post memes after memes after memes, bro. He is funny though, I will tell you that, but I can't believe they actually got this guy to fight. We got Gregory Rodriguez versus Jack Samerson, another very good fight. We got the heavyweight slob Justin Tafa. Good fight, another good fight. And we got the fan favorite Tracy Cortez fighting. I mean, this is a very solid card. It really, really, it's a solid card. It's not. I don't think it's a UFC 300. How do I say this? It's not. It's not International Fight Week type of good card, but it's a good card. It's a decent card. Again, cards have proved me wrong in the past. I hope this card again proves me wrong, because at the end of the day, even if I call a card trash, at the end of the day, I want this fight card to be good. So it doesn't matter. I think this is just gonna the main event is gonna be one-sided in my opinion. But let's move on to UFC 319, because this is, look at this, man. Do I even have to say anything? Do I even have to say anything? Duplessis versus Chimaev is finally freaking confirmed. I mean, I want now that this is confirmed, I want Dricus Duplessis to like confirm to us that he was injured. I need to know if he was supposed to be fighting in UFC 317 somehow. I don't know if he was supposed to be fighting in the under Ilya, or maybe they were the main events. I don't know. They probably were going to be the main event, and Dricus Duplessis did get some type of injury or something, because I'm pretty sure he did. Because Chimaev basically confirmed it. He said this guy's bullshit. He probably was injured and he needed like a few more months, and that's why they're fighting at UFC 319. But look, it is confirmed. That's the good thing. But man, this fight is gonna be a freaking banger. This fight is one of the fights that I don't know. Look, I think Chimaev is gonna win, but this is one of those fights that is actually 50-50, bro. I'm not even kidding. This fight is actually 50-50, because I'll tell you what, bro. I only see Chimaev beating this guy within 2-3 rounds, and if it goes past that, I think it's actually over for Chimaev. If Dricus Duplessis steals one of the rounds out of the 3, and I think he will absolutely demolish him in the championship rounds. But look, that's the UFC news, man. Dana White came in clutch, or is it the Campbell guy? I don't really remember his full name, but I think it was the Campbell guy that basically did it too. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful, man. This is looking absolutely beautiful. Even though we have like an Apex card coming soon, it's gonna make me forget. It's gonna make me forget that we do have a Apex card coming soon, which is absolutely sad. They need to remove Apex cards. We need to go and like sign some type of petition, because we are tired of Apex cards. We really, really are. But look, man, if you guys like this pieces of news that I came forward and gave you guys, make sure you guys leave a like, man. Make sure you guys subscribe. We're so freaking close to 200 subscribers. And also turn that bell on, because I do stream everything. I do stream every single fight, no matter if it's the most dog shit Apex card to the best pay-per-view fight of all time. I'm telling you, I stream everything. But look, with that being said, I'll see everyone very, very soon. Goodbye.